Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on Protect the House from Monsters. And pretty much I did get a question on YouTube. And let me see if I could go ahead and pull that up real quickly. But essentially it was, where should you place your turrets when it comes to defending? Where is the more optimal places to put them? And this question was from, let me see who this question was from. The Stupid Guy 938. Very interesting name. Pretty much he did look at this video of how to get maximum turrets, and he said it helped him choose a path. And pretty much he was asking if he should use the watchtower and out of his turrets put them on top to help him attack zombies. When it comes to the tower, I believe he's gonna go ahead and talk about the world map. Wait, let me see if I can get rid of this world map, and I believe it's gonna be the castle. But before we go to the castle, let's go ahead and just talk about here where you should go ahead and place your turrets. As you guys can see right here, I do have some plasma turrets down here, as well as my machine gun turrets right here, and some rocket launchers right here. And when it comes to World 1, this is going to be your more optimal route when it comes to defending. You can go ahead and place another one right here at this corner. I do have an option to go ahead and put a 7th one, but for this one, I'm going to go ahead and just have it as this for an example. Usually you want to have your laser ones on the bottom, as well as having the machine guns right here just so they could go ahead and hammer and anvil anyone that's coming up. And these rocket launchers are pretty long range. I do put them up here just because I know it does say right here for the perks sometimes it will track the enemies, if I remember correctly. Let me see, locked on. So sometimes rockets do not lock on, but having them up there does give you an optimal vantage point. And the other turrets do lock on. It's just that the rockets for some reason don't exactly lock onto their targets, don't exactly kill the targets immediately as well. Now when it comes to World 2, I'm going to be completely honest with you, having them on top of these towers isn't exactly the greatest thing that you could do, mainly because it doesn't exactly have that great of a vantage point. Realistically, what I will usually do is sometimes I'll go ahead and just kind of place at the corners. I'll look at the optimal points right here, point D right here, point E, and I'll go ahead and just place accordingly. But I want to make sure that the towers are going to be able to get some kills. So usually what I would do is just place them like kind of low to the ground right here, try to defend. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're playing by yourself, this is probably not the greatest thing for you to do at all. If you're playing by yourself, you were gonna go ahead and want to place them by the doors, but I'm running out of time here, so let's go ahead and reset. Also keep in mind, if you do reset, you don't exactly have to run all the way back to the turret locations. All you gotta do is just press reset, automatically takes you to the top, and then you just go up top, and then you go ahead and go outside and just place the rest of the stuff that you need to place. Keep in mind though, like I did say, this isn't exactly optimal if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing by yourself, what you really want to do is just place them by each one of the gates. And I'll go ahead and show you guys an example once I finish placing these guys right here. But I'm going to place this guy right here as well, so you guys can kind of see how it's going to go. Obviously, my turrets are a little bit more stronger than probably yours guys' is. And I'm not trying to be like, oh dang, I'm OP, but it's like once you unlock more perks, then your turrets are going to be able to do a little bit more damage. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, picking up the rocket launcher on this one's kind of debatable. It's not exactly the greatest for this map. I know on the last ones, like having it closer to your to the walkway on the first map is the greatest thing that you can go ahead and do. But when it comes to this one, it's going to be a little bit more complicated, just because these don't exactly always follow the targets at all, which kind of sucks. And as I told you before, having them right there by yourself, if you're playing by yourself, isn't the greatest option. But let's go ahead and just show you guys what it looks like when you go ahead and just get to each one of the bases. And once again too, I'm playing by myself, and optimally this map is made for multiple people. It's very difficult to defend by yourself, so you should be playing with multiple people when you're doing this. What I would like to do too, if I am playing with multiple people, is you see how I placed it right there by the door, is you want to go ahead and place them by the door, just so then you could go ahead and do a little hammer and anvil. Obviously once you get to the longer duration of time or the higher waves, it's not exactly going to work, and you're going to go ahead and have to actually assist your turrets in defending the castle. Having this method right here where you could go ahead and put one at each one of the doors, you could even place it over here because they do camp over here. Let's see if we could actually get any of these guys to come over here. Looks like we're gonna have one right here just running over. If he comes over here, I think he's a little afraid of us. Let's see if we could kind of encourage him to come. Yeah, he's gonna come right over here. And then so immediately they go down. So having it in this location too is a great spot as well. Just keep in mind, you cannot do this by yourself. This map, you need to have multiple people. I would at least say have 3 people at this map. If you have less than 3, then you're probably going to go ahead and fail on wave 1. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next one. So then, take care, everybody.